Hi, this is Ken Bilczak with William Ravens Realty. I am here at actually number 13 hole of the Pete Dye signature golf course at Colleton River. I lived here for 8 years. This is truly one of my all-time favorite golf courses I've ever played, and I've played many top 100 courses. The beauty of this golf course is that you not only have a great design, but you have natural beauty. When we look around us, there's marsh, deep water. We can see the Chechessee River in the distance. Parris Island Marine Base is in the distance. You can see flocks of birds. This is about as good as it gets. This is one of my favorite holes. It's about 160, 70 yard par 3. You can see with this view, you know, you hit your shot, you just want to stop and stand here and look and not even finish and go on to the next hole. But this is true of the entire golf course. This golf course, this is the exception, being right out on the water, but the rest of the golf course is just as beautiful. It's a links style course as Pete Dye designs, easy for walking. Tees and greens are close to each other. But it's a challenging course, but the challenge of it, you almost forget because of the beauty. You're just glad to be out here. I've played this golf course for 8 years, and I can tell you it's truly one of my all-time favorites. If you're looking for real estate and you want to play two great golf courses, they have a Nicholas and this Pete Dye, this is the place to be. All right, these two golf courses, the Pete Dye, and we'll see later the Jack Nicklaus, both signature golf courses. And what's interesting is there are only 4 clubs, and this is a private club. So the only people that can play here are members and their guests. But there are only 4 combination Pete Dye, Jack Nicklaus signature neighborhoods in the United States, which makes this somewhat unique. So you get the best of all worlds. You get a Pete Dye design, and then you get a completely different Jack Nicklaus design. We're here on the 18th hole of the Pete Dye design signature golf course at Colleton River. For all you golf enthusiasts that watch the PGA Tour, this is an almost exact replica of Pete Dye's design at TPC Sawgrass, the stadium course. Number 18. This is number 18 on the Dye on this golf course. You can see it's a long, difficult dogleg left par 4 with bunkers and water on the left. And on the right, if you miss it, you're in trouble as well. So it demands a long, excellent tee shot, and more than likely a long iron into the flag. Here we are on the 8th hole of the Pete Dye design signature golf course at Colleton River. What I want you to see is this is what I love about Colleton River. When you see the homes, they're not right on the golf course. There's usually a barrier. For instance, you can see this water barrier. There's a pond that shields you from the golf course so that you're not having balls fly in your yard or in windows. But the homes here are mostly traditional. There's somewhat of an eclectic side to some homes, but they're beautiful homes with beautiful views of the golf course. And one thing about Colleton River was we call it the Big 4. We'll just, for right now, the Big 3, Colleton, Belfair, Berkeley Hall. Colleton River was the first one that was built. The interesting part of this is the Nicholas side was developed first. 4 years later, the gentleman who owned all the property sold the land for the Dye, and it was developed by a separate person. But you're going to see as we go through the golf course a real contrast in design. On the front nine, we're in a maritime forest. So almost everything is tree line. We're not on the marsh. We're not on any deep water like we were on the back nine. But here you're going to see, again, beautiful live oak trees that are just dripping with Spanish moss that gives this the truly southern flair of the Lowcountry.